Oh, before this happened, you tried to you actually go at her. You are, hold on. I have a video where you actually charge at her and you snatch her cell phone away, which is a crime in Florida. That's a crime in Florida. You can't do that. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're done talking. Yes.
Really?
No, I'm 100%
Oh my God.
Just don't move, okay?
Yeah, just relax. You're under arrest.
Are you serious?
For battery. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for battery.
No way.
Stop.
Please stop. Please,
Don't get yourself.
She hurt me.
Stop. Just relax.
Please don't. Wait. Can you explain?
He's gonna explain it in a second.
You're under arrest for battery.
Please don't.
Some OnlyFans models have begun to feel entitled, believing their popularity puts them above legal repercussions. This inflated sense of importance can lead to reckless and illegal behavior. No one stands above the law, no matter their profession or social media following. Those who try to break the law end up being punished and are also bound to take accountability for their actions. An OnlyFans model thinks she can do whatever she wants, but didn't know that she can also be punished and isn't above the law like she thought. Today, we have a case of an OnlyFans model who tried to battle neck and neck with the law. She got into a fight in July with another woman in 2023 and was arrested and taken for interrogation by the police. According to the report, the two women got into a fight because of a minor disagreement they both had. One of them happens to be an OnlyFans model. The two women both stated their own side of the story. However, it was confusing and difficult to really point out what exactly led into the heated fight. This was because both sides of the story didn't really point out what exactly led to the fight, and the police officers had a hard time figuring out what it was. From what was being said by both women, it was finally concluded that a minor altercation led to the fight. The police officers handcuffed both women and took them back to the house where they both had the fight. The cops then led the OnlyFans model to one of the rooms in the house for an interrogation session. Apparently, the room which the OnlyFans model was taken to happens to be the place where the scene occurred. As soon as they got into the room, the OnlyFans model kept saying the other woman had her wallet and also said she didn't know what happened at that time.
Her name is... There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys got...
Come with me.
Here, you might grab one for me?
She has my wallet.
She has your wallet? Okay. Just have a seat right there. We'll get that's what we're trying to
You mind
stepping with me and everybody else back here?
Of course, it is expected of her to say that just so to escape from being punished for her actions, but the police officers were adamant to her rants. While she kept saying that, one of the police officers interrupted her and told her to keep quiet and let them do their job, and also made it clear to her that they were in charge. After a while, the officers then told her to explain what happened between her and the other woman. Apparently, it happens that the OnlyFans model did not know this other woman prior to their fight. According to her, she drove from home to the house where she met one of her good spearfishing buddies with the lady at home. He told her that the lady was going through a hard time, but the OnlyFans model claimed not to know what she must have been going through at that period. At that moment, he asked the OnlyFans model to take her up and go have a good time as to cheer her up, but the lady started acting crazy.
Drove down here. One of my good spearfishing buddies was like, she's going through a hard time. I didn't know what the fuck she was going through. And he was like, pick her up, take her, like, go have a good time tonight, whatever. We're supposed to go lobstering this morning. And I pick her up, she's like, my friend died of fentanyl. And I'm like, what? Like, what? I'm not affiliated with shit like this, right? So I'm like, it's freaky. So then I bring it out here. My friends, his friends, are hosting a big country music deal, like whatever, I came down from any season.
The OnlyFans model claimed that she took the lady to the place her other friends were hosting a big country music show to have fun and also lighten up her mood, but unfortunately, everyone there was literally acting all funny and wouldn't want to get close to the lady. For some reason, the OnlyFans model didn't seem to understand why the lady who she came down with to the place was being detested by her group of friends. Just then, the lady started acting all drunk and crazy, and so she suggested that they go back home and retire for the night. When they got back home, the OnlyFans model insisted that everyone at the house at that time should go to bed, while she also went and laid down in the bed. The OnlyFans model told the policeman while she was being interrogated that not long after she went to bed, her purse and stuff got missing, and the lady also demanded for her mom's car. At that moment, the OnlyFans model couldn't process all that was going on. She also made mention that the lady also had her bags outside the house and ordered her to get into the car.
I left my purse right she's gone. So is his wallet. And I have my car out here. She's like, get me your wallet. Her bag is sitting right here. She takes her bag outside. I'm like, your whole bag is here. I don't even have my car key. My whole purse is gone. And it's everything. And she's like, get me my out of your car. I'm like, I can't get in my car.
It's safe to say that the lady was highly intoxicated and didn't know what she was doing, or probably overwhelmed with whatever made her moody from the onset. Now it was at this point that both ladies got into a heated argument that eventually led to the fight. The OnlyFans model told the police officers that the lady came at her with her whole bags simply because she told her that she couldn't get into the car and can't even go fishing with the way she looked at that time. As a result of the push, the OnlyFans model fell against the chair that was close by, and the lady hit her right into her lips.
I fish for a living. Like, I don't deal with crazy shit. She literally grabs her bag and comes at me, and I fall against this chair, and she just cold clocks me and hits me right in the lip, and like, I got her in a headlock, like, and he's like...
The fight got heated at this point, as both ladies got physical with themselves. At this point, the police officers interjected and asked the OnlyFans model who separated the two of them. She replied by saying that it was only one of her fishing buddies that separated them. According to her, he told her to let the lady go by getting off from her, and so they eventually got separated from the fight. The cops asked the OnlyFans model if she was able to get all of her stuff back after the fight, but the OnlyFans model reply was, however, not pleasing. She replied that she didn't get any of her stuff back, nor her fishing buddy stuff. One very noted question that the police officers asked the OnlyFans model was if at all she tried to call the cops to report the situation, but she said she tried calling.
And call the police.
I tried! My phone, I'll show you.
Okay,
I'll show you my phone where I tried to call.
okay, so wasn't your phone in your purse that she
No,
allegedly
I
took?
had my phone.
Okay, so where's your purse and your stuff?
I don't know.
So you got so drunk that you forgot where the purse is?
No, it was sitting right here on the bar.
Okay, where is it now? Because she doesn't have it.
I don't know.
You're
Just
accused?
like
Okay,
his wallet
let me go
is
back to
gone.
what you were saying before. You
My
said she
key,
took
I have a
it.
single key.
Let me go back to what you were saying before. You alleging that she took it. She doesn't have your purse. She's out there with her stuff, not your stuff.
Something looks fishy here, because the cops asked the OnlyFans model why she didn't call the police even when her phone was with her, but she couldn't give a reasonable answer. Under the influence of alcohol, and they didn't know what was happening. It was stated by the police officers that the lady the OnlyFans model was accusing of stealing her purse and her stuff wasn't in possession of them. Rather, she was with her own personal stuff. It was at this point that the police officers asked the OnlyFans model what really happened after the fight. The OnlyFans model told the officers that the lady kept screaming and took her phone and called the police, and she also did call the police when she saw her calling.
What happened after the fight was broken up over here?
She called the cops, I called the cops at the same time.
According to the OnlyFans model, she did that because of how the lady kept going and coming at that period. She also stated that the lady kept coming at her buddy and ended up smacking up one of the sides of his face. Well, there are always two sides to a story, and before the police officers could come to a conclusion, there was a need to hear from the other lady's side of the story. Before the police officers went outside to interrogate the other lady, and also find out what exactly happened that led to the fight between the both of them, they had to ask the OnlyFans model what her relationship was with the guy that was being smacked on the face. She, however, told the police officers she had known him for a while, and he was her good friend from Texas.
It's because she had alleged battery, and I gotta go talk to her as well and get her side of the story. This guy right here, what's his relationship to you?
He's a good friend from Texas.
Okay, was he present when this happened?
Yes.
Was he with you guys?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay. And how long you known her?
7 hours.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Do me a favor.
The OnlyFans model was asked by the police officers how long she had known the lady. The OnlyFans model responded by saying that she had only known her about 7 hours. That is to say, they didn't know each other prior to that time. She came over to her buddy's house. She only got to meet her when she was asked to take this lady out for some fun. The OnlyFans model claims she walked around with the lady to CVS to get a new pair of socks, only for her to hide a $5 flip-flops in a plastic bag from her. The OnlyFans model kept saying that the lady was out trying to play the police.
She hid them at the bar in a plastic bag at
Okay.
She bought socks at CVS, and I walked all around with her to go buy socks. And she hid her $5 flip-flops in a plastic bag from CVS at Rick's.
Okay.
She does not have are you fucking kidding me?
Without wasting any more time, the police officers went outside to where the other lady was to have her interrogated. From what was gotten from the lady and the OnlyFans model, it happened that both stories were contradictory to each other and didn't match together. The lady started off by saying life is a lot better with peace of mind, and kept saying stuff like she needed her shoes but didn't find it. According to the lady, she met the OnlyFans model and told her about it. But it was at that point that the OnlyFans model decided to call the police, and then she also picked her phone to call the cops as well. Apparently, both ladies called the cops at the same time. When this fight was going on, the lady asked the guy who was the OnlyFans model buddy to get his friend off from her. This is where it all got confusing. According to the report given to the police officers by the OnlyFans model, it was the lady that first attacked her before they got separated by her buddy. It can be seen that one of the two ladies wasn't actually telling the truth, and this was about to be found out by the police officers. The lady explained to the police officers that they did come out to hang out at the bar and also had a couple of drinks. However, the OnlyFans model got upset because the lady's photographer was a little bit drunk and loud, and so she tried to quiet him down.
We came here, hung out after we went to the bars, had a couple drinks. All I asked was that I leave because she got very upset that we were a little noisy, and I tried to quiet him down, but obviously he's clearly intoxicated. He wouldn't quiet down, so she was yelling at me, so I said, okay, can I please just leave? Like, I called my friend to pick me up. I said, please let me get my belongings out of the car, and I was recording her because she was acting hostile, and she wouldn't. All I asked was please get the key so I can leave.
All efforts to do so were in vain because he was intoxicated. The OnlyFans model knew about this, but kept yelling at her. It was then she asked the OnlyFans model if she could leave and also get her things out of the car. It was only at that point the lady took her phone and was recording the OnlyFans model because of how aggressive she was. To back this up, the lady showed the police officers the video.
My phone, but I've got a couple videos, so here. Okay, so here, sir. Yeah, look through my stuff. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I would never steal from anyone.
Ma'am, can you focus on what I'm asking you? Video. Video.
Okay, slow down. He just wants to see the video.
So this is her walking towards me as I'm backing
all right.
up.
Let me look at it.
Sorry.
Let me look at the video. So you're recording her. She's telling you not to record her. She's putting her hand up. Okay, there was a fight.
Me.
All right.
Wait,
okay.
It was there the officers saw all what the lady had been saying, and it happened that the OnlyFans model wasn't true to her side of the story. Apparently, the OnlyFans model was called by the lady's photographer for a photo shoot. That was how the two women got to know each other. Now, the video was shown to the police officers. They watched the video and immediately arrested both ladies.
I didn't hurt her.
That's why you're under arrest.
Wait,
Let's go.
don't grab my stuff.
We will.
Wait.
71. I got 1, 10, 15.
What just happened? She attacked me. How?
Because you both hit each other.
No, I didn't.
It's called battery.
I didn't hit her. I swear to God, I never. Please.
You don't have anything on you? Any knives?
No,
Anything
sir,
like that,
no,
amigo? Can
no.
you double open for me?
Please, wait. How?
Which is a crime in Florida. That's a crime in Florida. You can't do that. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're done talking. Yes.
Really?
No, I'm 100%
Oh my God.
Just don't move, okay?
Yeah, just relax. You're under arrest
Are you serious?
for battery. Hey, snatching.
Don't start yelling.
You have to help me. Like,
There's nothing he can do for you.
what
man.
the heck? What did I? She came at me.
No, you came at her, miss.
I did not.
It's
Come
clearly
here.
seen in the video. Do me a favor.
What am I getting arrested for?
We'll get to that in a moment, ma'am. Just, do your best.
You don't understand
then
when she started filming. That was after the fact.
Filming is not illegal. Did you know
No,
that?
he said that. I understand, but
Alright.
she came at me before she started filming.
Right.
That's why he said that.
What you saw?
Oh wow.
by running a
Oh my god. For silly, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not, exactly. Next time use better judgment. Yep. Exactly. You just
What am I being arrested for?
battery and snatching. Here we come.
Wondering why both ladies were arrested, right? Well, based on the video shown to the police officers, both ladies did hit themselves, and so they were found guilty for battery and were taken to the station for proper investigations. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. Let us know what you think about this.